Alright, the nights are definitely getting darker here, but that won't stop us from doing more reviews. We're still getting new bikes, and today, although we've already done the new Top Fuels, we actually have one of them in stock now, and that is the 9.8. So this is the matte raw carbon, and it's a really nice looking bike. You get up close to it, you can see all that carbon detail, and it looks fantastic. Let's go over a few of the features which are different, and we'll just touch up on this bike. Be a pretty quick video. Alright, so here we have the Top Fuel 9.8. This is the carbon fiber model. Anything in the 9 series from Trek is carbon fiber. Front and rear triangles are all carbon this year. Same with last year. They didn't change too much in that build design, but what they did change was the geometry. Overall, all the Top Fuels have been kind of slacked out more, a little more trail geometry. Steeper seat tube, everything is designed to roll faster on a trail, go through that rougher stuff a little easier. Now they did beef up the tires a little bit, so this again leaning towards that trail bike scene, or what is now becoming the down country. It will still roll fast, it'll still roll really easy, but it's actually going to be a lot easier to handle because of the frame design, the fork choices, everything's going to be better. You can definitely tell a teeny bit more weight in the front end with this bigger amount of travel, but it's not much. You're still getting a really nice Rockstruck sit on the front there, and the Ultimate Deluxe on the back, which will work fantastically. Lots of adjustments to it, tons of customization. The new thing, which I didn't mention in a previous video with all of them, is they're going to the bigger seat diameter now, so bigger than 31.8, neck size up, giving it a little bit more stiffness through the seat post. Interesting, they didn't do the Fuel EXs yet, but I'm sure that's coming in an upcoming change. Little features with the 9.8 I like is the XT controller systems. Has that grippy feel to it, makes it a lot better feeling. You're just in your hands, in the controls. Same with the brakes, they're a lot better. You can just feel really well with them. A lot of good, just feel like, you have to use the word feel a lot, because that's what it comes down to. If you can feel really one with the bike, it makes it easy to ride. This thing is going to be able to shred some trail really well and honestly get you out there really fast as well. Little details I've noticed they've changed up, things which the previous models wouldn't have. These have gone to the 4-piston brakes, so you got a lot of stopping power. Again, leaning towards that downcountry bike. This is no longer your XC race bike. It could enter an XC race, but it's definitely leading away from there. You are being pushed into that super caliber frame set, which is honestly an excellent option for that. It's a lot of bike for a lot of people. I always thought the Top Fuel was this nice in-between, and now it is a nice in-between for someone who wants to do everything with their bike. For an entry-level privateer racer, it's definitely now becoming a little too downhill ready. So that's something you gotta watch out for. You are getting pushed into that super caliber if you're gonna really start trying to race. If you're just looking for a lightweight trail bike which is going to shred really fast, this could be it. The 9.8 itself is really well stocked. I mean, this fork and the suspension in this overall package is top level. Like, you're getting really good setup here. Yeah, there is higher, but we're not talking about much higher. This is really as high as it gets. The shifting, again, is pretty much as high as it gets until you get to that race level. It comes with carbon rims, so you're cutting a good amount of weight there. Comes tubeless ready. This package is ready to go right out of the box, and it is a machine to be dealt with. Honestly, I'm not sure what the limitations of this will be. It's really interesting. The amount of travel it's got this year, the brake setup, the shifting, the head tube angle, seat tube, like, this might be one of the most ultimate bikes for most people, apart from park people. You're going to be able to do a lot with this. I mean, the tires on it are massive compared to what they were, and that's just going to give you so much traction, so much more forgiveness, a little bit more weight. So, change a few things out. Could it be a lightweight XC race bike? I think so. But they're definitely pushing you into that super caliber range. Like I said, I think Trek's making a really nice looking bike. The matte raw carbon looks fantastic. It is not just black. You can see where the overlaps of the carbon were literally put together. And I think that looks really cool. You still have the flip chip in it, so you're able to flip this to even more down country, slacking it out a lot more. It's going to be a really nice bike. I've already done a video on the Top Fuel, so I'm not going to explain all the little details. Really well part spec bike. honestly, I'm not sure you couldn't do everything with this. The Fuel EX is obviously leaning towards where you can take it to a park and really shred, but this thing everywhere else, cross-country trails, flowy trails, even some technical trails, anything with climbing in it, this is going to be a bike you want to go for. It's going to be a fast rolling bike, it's going to be a fast climbing bike, and now it's going to be a really fast handling bike on the technical and downhill. It's a pretty simple as that. They still come with this weird cage, I don't know why, and then the internal storage, and that is, I guess, handy. You can jam a tube in there and such. If you go on a longer bike packing, I see it more valuable. Otherwise, just take a plug and throw it in there or your back pocket, but it is handy. You may as well make use of this space, honestly. So that is the Top Fuel 9.8. Thank you for watching this video. Really quick one. Just the Trek is doing a pretty good job with defining bikes a little bit more. The blurred lines aren't always there as much. This is going to be a great option for anyone who wants to roll a little bit faster and doesn't really have any interest in hitting the big downhill perks or the big drops. You get a significantly lighter bike, it's going to be significantly faster, it's going to climb better. This is the one you want to go for. Pretty simple, honestly. They're really making it clear. You got a race bike, trail bike, and then the fasty rolly bike. Cool. All right, guys, good luck.